Bobby Green, 8 straight wins, yet in this ruthless lightweight division, a slight underdog tonight against the dynamic Edson Barboza. It's Barboza in the red trunks, Bobby Green in the gray.
Barboza owns some of the most vicious kicks in the history of the octagon. When he hits you in the leg, he'll knock your teeth out. He kicks you so hard. I mean, Bobby Green has been through so much in his life. He has been through things that some people just cannot comprehend. Lost his little brother this spring to a drive-by shooting. His older brother was shot just a few short months ago, but survived. You know, Bobby's come out the other end of it very positive and loves to entertain the fans. Feels like people don't necessarily understand him, but he's trying to open himself up more so that they do. He's got an unorthodox style, loves to get in your face, high volume boxing, and there's a nice catch of the kick and a takedown for Bobby Green, but Barboza right back to his feet. And Bobby Green will taunt his opponents, and it's not to be cocky. He's trying to get in their head. He wants to frustrate them, make them guess themselves to create openings for his boxing. He's got very good boxing head movement, but talking to Edson's head coach, Mark Henry, they feel like when Bobby Green starts weaving his head side to side, he's going to be wide open for the fast head kicks of Edson Barboza.
And anytime you talk up Mark Henry about his pupil Edson Barboza, the first thing out of his mouth is, we can't find sparring partners for the guy. He injures everybody.
And you know, he says it's not intentional. He's just so fast twitch that even when he tries not to throw hard, he does. And guys just can't endure it. It's hard to find guys that can stand and trade with this kid. Now, Bobby Green, when you analyze the tape, he has been very good at checking kicks. It would be very smart of him to start doing that early, because it only takes a few from Barboza to completely break down your leg. A nice body attack there from Edson Barboza. And Bobby Green shuts it off, shrugs it off.
Barboza with conviction to the body. Green shrugs it off once again. If there's been any knock on Edson Barboza, it's been that chin has been tested and at times hasn't held up. But man, on paper, is a guy who very easily could be 10-0 in the UFC, currently 8-2, and trying to crack that top 10 here by taking out Bobby Green.
And Bobby Green's got to be careful. He carries his hands low, and Barboza's feet can get high quick. And he just landed another beautiful combination. Green brushing his shoulder off, but we've seen guys do that and get knocked out before, too. And a big leg kick there from Barboza.
Barboza presses forward with a combination.
And Barboza's keeping his cool. A lot of times this trash talk and the taunting gets into guys' heads, but Barboza looks to be playing it very cool so far. Barboza actually said, you know, when Bobby trash talks me, I hope he says it slow because I can't understand English that well.
The Diaz brothers have really taken in Bobby Green, helped him through what has been a very trying 2014.
Just incredible that young man has such a positive attitude despite everything he's been through in his life. He was a foster child at the age of 5, was in 10 different homes in 10 years.
And given what happened in the spring with his brother, the fact that he was able to turn around in San Jose. Oh, big left hook there by Edson Barboza. Green turnaround in San Jose, knocked off perennial contender, champion type Josh Thompson. Now trying to make it 9 in a row.
And he did so on short notice, which was very impressive to do that to that caliber fighter. But very close fight. Barboza landing nicely so far in round 1. Bobby Green has very good wrestling, especially MMA-style wrestling, very quick. But Barboza's camp said he's hard to hold down. And Ricardo Almeida said, look, don't be surprised if Barboza can submit Bobby Green. They believe that Barboza has an underrated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game.
One career win by submission for Barboza by Anaconda. Total strikes landed. Barboza with the early edge, 21-13. 45 seconds now to go in the round.
That's a great start for Barboza because Bobby Green's more of a volume-style striker. He normally doesn't stop throwing, but right now he's having a hard time keeping Barboza in front of him and getting off. Nice jab there, though, from Bobby Green. See Bobby keeping a square stance, making it hard for Barboza to land those leg kicks. In his square stance, you're able to check the kick from either side. Nice job by Barboza avoiding the clinch there. Bobby looked like he wanted to try and clinch and take the fight to the floor.
Well, and somewhat to that point, Mark Henry telling Edson Barboza between rounds, command the center of the octagon. Feint your way in. That's where we want this fight to take place.
Well, I think that movement of Edson Barboza, it's obviously frustrated Bobby Green. And it's stopping a lot of the volume we're accustomed to seeing from Bobby. Oh, and a big head kick there. Man, Bobby Green's tough.
He does play the mental game very well, but time to get the offense going.
Edson's been unfazed. You look at his face. He is staying calm, cool, and just landing his combos and exiting nicely. And he's landed several good leg kicks so far. That lead leg of Bobby Green.
Spinning attempt by Barboza just misses. Little mouse under the left eye of Bobby Green now.
Bobby trying to feint a little bit and draw up the kick so he can counter. Oh, big overhand right landed by Barboza.
And that one stung. Oh! Spinning kick knocks Green down. Barboza finding the range now. And Green did not shrug that one off.
Barboza wrapped that heel right around the back of Bobby Green's head. Just gorgeous technique.
One of the most spectacular strikers we have in this sport today, Edson Barboza.
Nice stiff jab there from Bobby Green. That's the same strike that Donald Cerrone was able to drop Barboza with in their fight. Man, Barboza looks sharp tonight, though. Doing a very nice job at getting off and angling away, not allowing Bobby to really get off.
Bobby Green continues to press forward.
Surprised to see Bobby not shoot any doubles or singles yet. He does have very effective takedowns.
Yeah, 0 takedown attempts through the fight's first 7 minutes for Bobby Green.
He's tried to clinch a couple times. Barboza's been very good at sharpening it off and getting back to the center of the octagon.
Do it again!
Flying knee from Bobby Green appeared to land. Back to the center of the octagon.
Bobby has definitely recovered from being rocked earlier. Oh, nice left hand. Just missed with the spinning back fist from Bobby Green.
23 pro wins for Bobby Green already, still just 28 years old. Entering his fighting prime.
And really getting better. A big chunk of that early career, he wasn't even training. He was just picking up fights for extra money. Nice combination there from Green, a leg kick of his own.
And looks like he's now opened up a cut on the forehead of Barboza.
Beautiful check there from Bobby Green, right in the shin of Barboza's right leg. That could slow down some of those kicks. Ooh, man. But Bobby's saying these don't hurt, but ladies and gentlemen, they are hard.
Green more than content to move forward, stay in that pocket.
Put your numbers together. Get your numbers together. Now, go to work.
We've seen at times with Barboza, he'll take more of a traditional Thai stance and not move as much. But this is patented Mark Henry style of striking. Hit and move, just like his star pupil Frankie Edgar, and it's really benefited Edson Barboza in this fight with Bobby.
Barboza's got tremendous takedown defense. Green really not even able to get his hands on him.
Well, it's hard. You know, you need a stationary target if you want to set up a takedown, and Barboza just continually bouncing and angling. A nice flying knee there to the body by Bobby Green. Well, that's another big leg kick landed for Bobby as well.
Green has been very opportunistic in this recent UFC run.
He's been hit with a bunch of kicks now, and Barboza's just starting to fake them. And you can see a big reaction from Bobby Green each time. He's using it now to set up other strikes.
So Barboza's output starting to wane a little bit towards the tail end of round 2. Green catches the leg, not able to do anything with it. All right, we are 10 minutes in. Let's rifle into. Not even get knocked down.
He is all heart.
All right, we'll see if Bobby Green can turn it into a street fight in this third and final round.
And his corner really wants him to let those hands go, make it a little bit uglier. They believe he's got the power to knock Edson Barboza off, and that's probably what it's going to take for Bobby Green to win this fight. A big right hand landed by Barboza. And Green has a chin on him.
That chin has been tested. It's held up. But largely, Barboza has been the more effective striker.
And I really felt like Bobby Green would need to use his wrestling and mix that in to open up his strikes and to win rounds against Barboza. Has not done that here so far tonight.
Yeah, unofficially just 0 for 1 on the takedowns. Green able to land with the left hand there. Don't forget Frankie Edgar, Cub Swanson warming up in the back. Main event coming up next year on Fox Sports 1.
Green switching stances frequently, could be because all the leg kicks he's eating. He's trying to use more feints and draw out the combinations of Barboza so he can counter him because Barboza's moving so well. Ooh, another big head kick from Barboza, and Bobby just shakes it off again.
And that right hand landed flush for Barboza. Blood in his right eye, though, may be becoming a factor.
Boy, it's got to make Barboza wonder how this young man is still standing in front of him. He's hit him with everything he's got. Hands, feet.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the co-main event.
Barboza doing nice, just sticking to his game plan, never letting his feet stay in stone. And again, immediately separating from the clinch, not allowing Bobby to get his hands around him so he could use that wrestling. His movement is really frustrating Bobby Green.
Yeah, Green won't visibly show you his frustration, but Barboza continues to circle. Green trying to track him down.
Well, it's one thing if you're using it just to run away and avoid a fight, but Barboza is moving, then planting and landing big shots.
Just no breathing room in this UFC lightweight division. Oftentimes you need a 5 or 6 fight winning streak to crack the top 10.
Just so much depth and talent. Any one guy can beat the other depending on who's on that night, what's going on in their training camps, their life. And certainly Bobby Green lives in a chaotic environment, but he's been perfect so far in the UFC.
A good left hand there for Bobby Green. Head strikes landed. Bobby Green outdoing Barboza 25-16.
And a lot more, he's got a very nice jab, very quick with his jab.
Leg strikes landed, no surprise. The advantage to Barboza, nearly doubling up Bobby Green.
Well, Barboza's got to be careful here. He's coasting a little bit in the second half of this third round. Yeah, Bobby's starting to outland him a little bit. Game plan. He said, look, I'm like Peyton Manning. I walk the line of scrimmage and I read what my opponent gives me. I don't really come in with a game plan. Nice head movement there from Bobby.
Yeah, able to slip that left hand offering from Barboza. Under a minute now to go in this one. Could be anybody's fight.
And again, Barboza coasting a little bit here to finish this third round.
Green able to touch him there with the left hand.
Nice left uppercut there from Bobby Green.
So Bobby Green finishing this third round strongly. A debilitating kick there by Barboza.
And it's like getting hit with a baseball bat.
Barboza staying on those toes, goes upstairs with the kick again.
It looked like that right hook might have grazed for Bobby Green.
Barboza raises the hands. They go the distance. An entertaining 15-minute scrap between UFC lightweights Bobby Green and Edson Barboza. The official decision is next, and we will talk to the winner after this. We're back to Austin in a moment.
It's Knockout November on UFC Fight Pass with non-stop action all month long. Before their big matches this month, get up close with Luke Rockhold, Shogun Rua, Fabricio Verdum, and champ Cain Velasquez with collections of their best and baddest fights. And see the world's most dangerous man like never before in the newest installment of Fightography. And top off Knockout November with UFC's Ultimate 100 Knockouts. What are you waiting for? Start your free trial now.
Tonight, don't miss Fox Sports Live for a complete breakdown of all the action from here in Austin, plus highlights from a full day of college football and a look ahead at tomorrow's NFL matchups. Fox Sports Live tonight after the main event, only on Fox Sports 1 and streaming live on Fox Sports Go. A couple of good-looking gentlemen right there. All right, we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Edson Jr. Barboza.